Hello folks. A warm welcome. I'd like to say it's a warm day, but actually it's not a warm day, it's raining. But we need the rain, so. Somebody recently gave me one of these. Of course you'll know what it is, all you folk who work in the kitchen. Useful implement. I actually use this in the kitchen myself for making a very nice garlic mayonnaise, and maybe we'll do a demo on that one day just for a laugh. But very useful for mixing up glazes in a bucket. It's actually given to me by some students who came here. Patrick from Northern Ireland, thank you. Anyway, that's by the by. What else have we got? Rain. It came home to me just recently. You hear me say, keep practicing the whole time, and often I'll have a student and I try and show them what they're doing wrong. I sort of say, well, do this or do that, or you need a bit more water, or it's not on center, or something like that. And I do my best to show them the ropes, as it were, and how to make the pot. At the end of the day, of course, it's the student that actually has got to make the pot. All I can do is stand there and sort of give advice, really. Occasionally give a bit of hands-on, with them. A student just recently was really having a hard time, and that's where I got my some clay on my face. That was on my Facebook. Yeah, clay on my face on Facebook. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, so I just said, well, look, I'm sorry, but you've got to go through the struggle, There's a struggle to learning how to make pots on a wheel. It's like, I suppose before the, when aeroplanes, before they could go through the sound barrier, when you approach the sound barrier in an aeroplane, the whole aeroplane would begin to shake like crazy, And of course people then backed off and they sort of slowed down again, so they never got past this barrier. If they continue though, through all this shaking, suddenly you come out the other side of the sound barrier and it's absolute stillness and peace. Of course that's what we want, isn't it, as potters, to go through. We have to go through this struggle phase. Call it the sound barrier, call it the whatever you like, but I mean, you get to a point where you're struggling, and you've got to just keep pressing, keep going, Anyway, what I was trying to say was this particular student was having a very hard time, and I just, I couldn't show them anymore. I couldn't. There was nothing more I could do, So I just said, well, look, you're just going to have to struggle, I'm afraid. You're just going to have to keep plugging away. Keep practicing. Keep practicing. Well, anyway, that day finished. Next day they came back on the wheel. And what happened? Lo and behold, they weighed up their lumps, did their wedging, got down on the wheel. And you know what? They could make those pots. It just happened. So I'm just saying this by way of encouragement to you. Maybe you feel that you're at a point where you just want to give up. You just want to throw it. I'll go back to hand building. That's what they say. Well, I encourage you not to. And if you're going through a struggle, remember that when you're struggling, you are learning. Okay? So I'm trying to say to you, don't be tempted to give up just because you're finding it a struggle, because in that struggle process something is happening, and if you continue you will come out the other side like the like the pilot in the aeroplane that was shaking. Maybe you feel like you're shaking at the moment. It's strange, I sort of observe people and they get so frustrated, they get so mad, they get so that they can't quite do it. They just can't get it on center, or they can't. So hang on in there. Found this little quotation. When you're going through hell, keep going. Alright, keep going. I believe that was a quotation of Winston Churchill, British wartime Prime Minister. Anyway, that's it folks, not much of a demo, but maybe a word there to help somebody. Simon Leach saying, go through the sound barrier, keep pressing, and keep practicing, you'll get there. Bye now.
Keep practicing, keep practicing, keep practicing.